So I wanted to take a minute today and talk a little bit about geolocation and geotargeting. It's kind of one of the new buzzwords, I guess, that are out there in social media. And people think a lot of times when I talk to them about, are you using Foursquare? Are you using Gowalla? They think it's just a huge game. And technically, yes, the programs are a huge game to a consumer. But as a business, you could actually use these programs and these applications to do something really, really effective. And I want to talk a little bit about that today. And this whole thing kind of came about because of a conversation that we had last week at a bar camp in Orlando when my friend Paul Cheney said, okay, geolocation, I want to talk about it. How can it be used by businesses effectively? And first the obvious thing that came to mind that we all said was, well, go on Foursquare and create an ad. And when people check in at your business, they get a little discount and you get them to come. And set up the mayorship and get some extra for that. And that's all good and well, but that's not going to bring in so much the new traffic, especially if you're on the other side of town. How do you get the person who lives 15 minutes away from your business and your establishment to come all the way across town and want to eat at your restaurant, want to try out your product and services? How do you go about that? And so, as we began talking about it, I kind of had this idea. And, as we began to talk about the new implementation of Facebook Places into the mix with Foursquare, with Gowalla, with Yelp, with all these different ones, this idea came to mind for me. And basically what it is it goes like this. Say you own a barbecue restaurant, and your competitor across town is Bob's Barbecue. And you see every week all of your friends, all of your connections on Facebook travel all the way across town to eat at Bob's. They're not eating at your restaurant, which is right around the corner from them. They're taking the time to drive all the way there. And you see these people are checking in 2, 3, 4, 5 times a month and eating there, and you're trying to get them to come try out your establishment. You know your ribs are better than Bob's, and you have a better quality product and service. You just can't get them to come. So how do you do this? Well, what if you went into Facebook and you created a Facebook ad for your business? And you can go through, you can target in specific keywords, specific areas, locations, specific demographics. So what if you went in there and you key targeted in on just people who love barbecue and people who go to specifically Bob's Barbecue in your specific area? So, you see people are checking in, and when they sign on to Facebook the next time, they just see this picture pop up of your ribs. And they're just so mouth-watering, delicious, and they can't help but look at that more. And so in your ad, you might say something simple like, we got the best ribs in town and let us prove it. Come in, tell us that you saw our ad on Facebook, and we'll give you 3 free ribs to test. If you don't think they're the best, go over across the street, or 15% off your meal, or whatever type of ad you want to do. Be creative with it and put that picture that just draws them in. Set up an ad, run it on a cost per impression. There's not going to be that many people in your local area that visit a specific restaurant over and over, but it's still going to be enough to run that ad effectively and pick up some new clientele. It might be 1,000 to 2,000 people. So if you run it on that cost per impression, which normally Facebook charges about 30 to 90 cents, I think, per thousand, so it's not a lot of money. Maybe $10 a week you spend, and you're getting eyes seeing your product, seeing your business over and over and over. They're going to come and eat it. They're going to try it out, and they're going to become your new raving fans. And then when they check in at your place, they're going to be advertising to all their friends. Hey, I just tried out Jimmy's Barbecue, and it is awesome. It's much better than Bob's. You should give it a try. So, is geolocation just a fun game anymore? I don't think so. I think if you'd use it properly, set up a good, effective ad, you can really see the rewards from it. So give it a try today. I'm Jeremy Blanton with 210 Consulting, and go give it a try and let me know what you think. And if you've done it, I'd love to hear about it. Share with us down in the comments below. Thanks.